You don't get recorded. You don't get recorded. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the early morning Jinja with your host, the one that has come to remote control you with the early morning Jinja, King Fidelis Jr. the First, your one and only Bishop Samuel Fidelis. Amen. And I'm come today on the EMJ to speak to you on that topic of positive thinking. Positive thinking. Now, so what is positive thinking? Positive thinking is when you look at things optimistically. Negative thinking is when you are always pessimistic in your mentality. In your nature of doing things, you're always pessimistic. That is negative thinking. Positive thinking and the power of positive thinking is what we have to look at today. Positive thinking is when you look at a glass that has water and you say the glass is half full. Pessimistic thinking is when you look at the glass and say it is half empty.
Nope.
Positivity pushes you to celebrate what you have already. The little that you have, celebrate yourself for it. Maximize it. Negativity makes you look at things you don't have and you become sad that you don't have them, forgetting that you have some. I get small change for her, but no, you are not happy. That the one way you don't get, now you the reason. Is your negative thinking going to put it in your bank account? No.
Nope.
Negative thinking statistically brings little or no bank alert. Positive thinking will bring bank alerts into your account. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fathers and mothers, tall and short people, black and white people, fair and dark complexion people, dark melanin skin pumping like me, I come here today to remind you that power of positive thinking keeps you optimistic of achieving even more. Now, if you are positive thinking, you would always think of how much more you need to do to achieve. If you are negative thinking, it will keep you sad and depressed all the time for what you do not have.
Nope.
I tell you a brief story. There was a man, and I read this book some time ago. Make a non-advertised person book. There was a man who was in an airport about to fly, and they announced that the flight was going to be delayed. Instead of wallowing in worry, he walked into a shop, bought a book, sat down, and started reading. He was smiling. Somebody else came to him and said, "Oh God, you are supposed to be on this flight with us. We're listening to the information together. Why are you so happy?" He said, "Sir, for whatever reason, the flight was delayed. We do not know. We simply were told that the flight was delayed." Worrying about why the flight was delayed would not produce answers or solve that problem. Deciding to use the time I have to gain more knowledge is going to help me solve more problems in the future. And when they were on the plane, he looked at that man who asked him a question, for he was sitting next to him, and he asked him, he said, "Tell me, if we were worried that the flight was delayed, what if the flight was delayed because the engine was bad? Is it not better for us to be on the ground while that plane was being fixed? Would it be better if we were in the air and we were told that the engine has a problem?" So you see, he was positive. He had a positive attitude. And you need to realize that attitude is everything. It goes with the power of positive thinking. Positive thinking edges your attitude towards positivity. Negative thinking edges your attitude towards pessimism. we need to realize that power to keep ourselves positive minded. He who is negative minded easily becomes frustrated. He who is positive minded most likely tends towards positivity and motivation. So on the early morning, Jinja, we are always a positive people, and we have come to remote destiny in the direction that we want it to go. And so my prayer for you today is, as you go out, may God keep you, may God hold you, may God protect you, may God give you all that you need to function in this day in the right realm of justice, in the right realm of positivity, in the right way of thinking normally. May God protect you. May He provide for you. May He bless the works of your hand. Those you have left at home, He will protect them. Those children you have dropped at school, He will protect them. He will teach them aright. He will keep them for you. Make no worry. Go hustle bread, come back. Go find akara, come back. Go find Gary, come back. It is well with you. Nobody could do you anything. God, they watch over you. Go and succeed. It is well with you. Bye bye. Come on here, Johnny. Go find what you enjoy. You got to know where we at.